Recipe: Opera cake. The story behind the dish. Opera cake is a classic French dessert that combines layers of almond sponge cake, coffee syrup, coffee buttercream, and chocolate ganache. This elegant cake is said to have been created in the 1950s by a pastry chef at the famous Dalloyau patisserie in Paris. The name opera is believed to refer to the Paris Opera House, as the cake's rich and harmonious layers are reminiscent of the grandeur and complexity of an opera performance. Opera cake is perfect for special occasions or whenever you want to impress your family and friends with a sophisticated and indulgent dessert. Pair it with a cup of espresso or a glass of dessert wine for a luxurious experience. Ingredients: for the Joconde, almond sponge cake, 6 large eggs, 1 cup granulated sugar, 1 1/4 cups almond flour, ½ cup all-purpose flour, 3 large egg whites, 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, for egg whites 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, melted. For the coffee syrup, ½ cup water, ½ cup granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon instant coffee granules. For the coffee buttercream, 1 cup unsalted butter, softened, 2 cups powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons strong brewed coffee, cooled, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. For the chocolate ganache, 1 cup heavy cream, 8 ounces dark chocolate, finely chopped. For the chocolate glaze, 4 ounces dark chocolate, finely chopped, 2 tablespoons unsalted butter. Step-by-step instructions. 1. Prepare the Joconde, almond sponge cake. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, 220 degrees Celsius. Line a 15 by 10 inch jelly roll pan with parchment paper and grease the paper. In a large mixing bowl, beat the eggs and 1 cup of sugar together until light and fluffy. Fold in the almond flour and all-purpose flour until well combined. In a separate bowl, beat the egg whites and 2 tablespoons of sugar until stiff peaks form. Gently fold the beaten egg whites into the batter, then fold in the melted butter. Pour the batter into the prepared pan and spread it evenly. Bake for 8 to 10 minutes, or until the cake is lightly golden and springs back when touched. Let it cool completely. 2. Prepare the coffee syrup. In a small saucepan, combine the water, sugar, and instant coffee granules. Bring to a boil, stirring until the sugar is dissolved. Remove from heat and let it cool. 3. Prepare the coffee buttercream. In a large mixing bowl, beat the softened butter until creamy. Gradually add the powdered sugar, beating well after each addition. Beat in the cold brewed coffee and vanilla extract until the buttercream is light and fluffy. 4. Prepare the chocolate ganache. In a small saucepan, heat the heavy cream over medium heat until it begins to simmer. Remove from heat and add the finely chopped dark chocolate. Let it sit for a minute, then stir until smooth and glossy. Let it cool slightly. 5. Assemble the opera cake. Cut the cooled Joconde into 3 equal layers. Place 1 layer on a serving plate and brush with the coffee syrup. Spread half of the coffee buttercream over the cake layer. Place the second layer on top, brush with coffee syrup, and spread the remaining coffee buttercream. Place the third layer on top and brush with coffee syrup. Spread the chocolate ganache evenly over the top and sides of the cake. Refrigerate the cake for at least 1 hour to set. 6. Prepare the chocolate glaze. In a small saucepan, melt the dark chocolate and butter over low heat, stirring until smooth. Pour the glaze over the chilled cake, allowing it to drip down the sides. Smooth the top with a spatula and let the glaze set. 7. Serve. Slice the cake into rectangular pieces and serve chilled. Tips for serving. Presentation: serve the opera cake on a beautiful platter for an elegant presentation. Garnish with a few chocolate curls or coffee beans for a decorative touch. Beverage pairing: this cake pairs wonderfully with a cup of espresso, cappuccino, or a glass of dessert wine like Sauterne. Make ahead: opera cake can be made a day in advance and stored in the refrigerator. It tastes even better as the flavors meld together. Customization: feel free to experiment with different flavors, such as using hazelnut flour for the sponge cake or adding a layer of praline paste for extra crunch. Nutritional information. Nutrient amount per serving. Calories 450. Protein 6 grams. Carbohydrates 50 grams. Fat 25 grams. Fiber 3 grams. Vitamin C 0% of DV. Calcium 4% of DV. Iron 10% of DV. Enjoy your meal. Creating an exquisite opera cake at home is a rewarding experience. With this recipe, you can enjoy a sophisticated and indulgent dessert that's perfect for any special occasion. Happy baking!
Much for watching. To not miss any further recipe or cooking plan, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you at the next yummy cooking idea.